Hey, how's it going? Mrparka here to review a new flick. Came out in 2013 called Mr. White. I had not heard much about this movie. I stumbled across its Facebook somehow, and the trailer looked interesting enough to warrant a purchase. So that's exactly what I did. And basically what we have here with Mr. White is a movie that follows this socially inept college student. He's possibly schizophrenic, and he's always talking to himself, as it would appear, but that's not necessarily what's going on here. This group of bullies, which is particularly mean and very immature and very annoying, keep picking on him. It's almost kind of strange. I like the fact that they made them in college, because in high school, you know, there's a lot of jerks in high school. Almost everyone's a douchebag, including this guy who was in high school. I think almost every single person I met in high school was a jerk, including myself. So the fact that these guys are still acting so immature and so hostile and so ridiculously aggressive towards another human being in a college environment goes to show that these people are particularly bad eggs, if that makes any sense. And what we have here is this group of bullies that keep picking on this kid. It's more complicated than that, because the girl who's involved with the main bully is also at one point involved with our lead character, who is just completely, like I said, he's very socially inept. He's also into weird, voodoo type deals and things like that. And what happens is the first half of the movie is this kind of this build up, this exploring the way that they interact and building up so you can show some real animosity towards these bullies and feel sorry for the kid. As it progresses, we see this background, this strange old slave tale about this really mean Mr. White character who beat a poor little slave girl to death and was revenge upon him by a bunch of slaves. And this is essentially what is following Tyler, our lead character, around, but he can only see him. There's a particularly great scene in the first time you see our monster, where he visits his mother with his in an insane asylum, and all the insane people can see Mr. White, so they all freak out, but no one else sane can see them. I really enjoyed that scene. I thought that was a great way to introduce the monster to the audience. I thought it was actually very creepy, and well done.
Do you remember that one Christmas I got you your favorite present?
Tyler, I got you something.
Here, Mom. It's beautiful. We thought that you might like it. I love it. No, baby. I hope someday you have a bliss as special as you are. I see him.
Tyler, what'd you say?
He's been following you for years. I have never seen him till now. But I always believed you.
See, Tyler, what you talking about?
I know. You know what I'm talking about. You see him too. Oh, yes. He's a very bad man.
Alright, we got a long ride home.
The second half of the movie is the revenge half, and there's a bunch of characters in here, and it does seem sort of kind of sloppy at points, like, well, we're going to go here and kill these two, we're all going to run here, and then these two are going to get picked off, these two. It kind of seems rushed at points, but it also seems drug on at the same time. It's very strange. But it will suffice. But I think the first half of the movie, which is surprising, the build-up is so good that the payoff is kind of a letdown. It's still a very good movie. I think that the monster is very interesting. I like the idea that this kid is using the monster as his, like, pulling the strings on it and whatnot. I wish that there would have been more, elaborate death scenes in here. I think that you really could have done some great things. There is a puppet death that's kind of cool. Like I said, you do kind of want all these people to die, as bad as that sounds, but at points, it does show that this character, Tyler, has changed for the worse as well when he basically, a couple people die that get in his way that absolutely have done nothing wrong to him. But I would check this one out if you guys are into the revenge-type horror movies. I would dig this one. It's kind of like a supernatural horror movie, but it's more like a slasher at the same time that takes its time to establish the characters before they get picked off. But instead of making you like them, it makes you hate them. So I would check this one out. I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good, and I'm going to check out the director's other work with a big cast of characters to kill. But that is Mr. White. I do like the folklore and stuff they do in the back, and I thought that was really well done. Like I said, the first half, really great. Second half, good. But I would check this one out. I know not everyone will love this movie, but there's also some great dialogue in this movie, and I think that an actor who's really good in this was his uncle, who kind of disappears in the movie. It's kind of strange that he just is this big part of the film, and then he's not in the third act, which I thought was kind of a disappointment. But I thought he was actually the best actor. He's a cop, so he gets involved with the murders and whatnot. And there's a really good dialogue between him and Tyler about chess when they're playing at chess, and I think that's really kind of a fun little thing in there. But I also like how they went out of their way, like I said, to make these characters so mean, like even in college, to everybody. Like they go in a store and there's some people from high school working there, and they just make fun of them for not having a college education and things like that. But yeah, I think it's kind of about somebody who's being pushed around, actually getting revenge instead of being a pawn, actually becomes some sort of evil king. But that is Mr. White. Thank you very much for watching, and there'll be some links for information below. I'll try to get some clips in here as well, but it is a Blu-ray, and I am going to have to film for my camera. But be patient. Thank you very much. Have a good one.
I don't know what it is. You've always loved this game, ever since you were born.
It's a metaphor for life. You have your pawns, your minions, your blue-collar minimum wage earners. They don't hold any real power. Mostly they just become these mindless protectors. And then you have your knights. They fight for you. They're able to maneuver the field in an unusual way that the others can't. And then you have your rook. He has calculated movements. These are your scientists and your engineers. And then you have your bishop. These are your clergymen. They are just as powerful as the rook, but they move in an opposing way.
And the queen? The crazy mother?
Or the scorned lover. The crazy, unpredictable female. La femme fatale.
Oh, oui, jeune homme. And the king?
He is the reason for the game. He has the most amount of power, but the least amount of action. The king is you.
No, I'm a rook or a pawn or whatever the hell you said cops fall under.
No, Uncle Andy. The king, he's not you. He's me. He's everyone.
Tyler, you think too much.
How did I get such a weird-ass kid?
Hey.
I'm a normal guy, right?
Certainly.
I gave him milk when he was a child.
Right.
I had nothing to do with it.
Whatever. Yeah.
Barstand,
Anyway. Burgers are done, dudes!
Oh, perfect timing.
That's a tofu burger. I got
Tofu
that one there.
burger.
God, it's disgusting. Freaking vegetarian.